Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Farmer's Wife. I wanted to bring a little bit different content today. I told y'all that this channel will be everything natural, healing, farm animals, health, really just life in general, as a homesteader and as somebody that works with animals and gardening and all that good stuff. So I know that's a lot of information accumulated in one place, but if you are a homesteader, usually you have a dog or a cat or some animal like that. So today's video, we're going to be discussing kennel cough and a natural remedy to cure and get rid of the kennel cough without having to spend a couple $100s going to the vet. Now, I will say at the beginning of this video, if you try this remedy and the problem does not go away, please go ahead and contact your vet and consult with your vet about the issue. I am a big promoter of natural medicine, whether it's humans or animals, but if it's not working and something is getting worse, be attentive to it and make the right decision. So our Bubbles, who y'all have seen on the channel before, she's an American Bully female, and she, in the last, I guess that was about a week and a half ago, she developed a cough that sounded horrible. Now, we knew that the bedding that we got this last time, we usually use cedar, but it was switched because they were out of stock for pine, and that's not always great for dogs. So we're cleaning all that out and putting hemp, I know it sounds funny on camera, hemp bedding. Just one second, the dogs are barking. Sorry, dogs started barking with our neighbor dogs, and I didn't want them to wake up Hazel because it's all on that side of the house. So she had a horrible cough, getting rid of the pine, doing hemp. Hemp is super absorbent. It does not cause issues with any respiratory factors of any animals. So we looked and we tried to find something that was natural and obtainable easily so that we could try and see if that was the problem. Kennel cough can kind of sound like that cough they do when they have heartworms. So that's why I said if the cough continues, please make sure you consult a vet just to be sure that there's not a deeper issue at hand. But anyways, so we found a remedy that literally worked in days. If I would have thought ahead of time, I should have videoed each day from the start of it until now, because each day her cough got better. It sounded better. You could barely hear it, and now there's no cough at all. So I'm going to taper off doing this because I don't necessarily think she needs honey every single day. Probably wouldn't hurt, but I will taper off doing this probably going into next week. So first you're going to need your dog food. We use Diamond. You can get it at Chewy or you can get it at your local feed store. It does not have all those dyes and additives stuff in it. This is just the Diamond Maintenance. We get the Diamond High Performance and another one sometimes. I can't think of what that one is, but we like the Diamond brand. So first you're going to need cinnamon. Do not do more than a tablespoon. I just do one good little shake. I am not a measurer. If y'all watched anything I've done cooking wise, I am not a measurer. A little bit of cinnamon, that's about a tablespoon, and then about a teaspoon to a tablespoon of honey. I just do one good little drop. Close the honey up. And this is a local honey. For anybody that's in our area, they say that they live really close to us in town. So since I'm giving y'all information on that, I might as well show you what else we feed. We are trying these. for flea and tick, just to be preventative. They are mainly garlic, brewer's yeast, and coconut oil. So I guess you could technically just throw some garlic on there, but I know that the concept works, but I have not tried this brand specifically, I don't think. And then we have another dog that has issues with anxiety. So we got some hemp treats, and we found a different brand and some liquid that we like better. So to use these up, these don't smell as good as the other ones. The other ones smell like garlic and bacon. These don't really have a smell, but add that in there. Some people would add an egg. We have extra eggs, so why not? I'm gonna find a plastic knife. Stir all of that in. So when we looked up this method, we also saw that Benadryl and other allergy-related things help with kennel cough. So kennel cough is more, I guess, like a dog allergy than anything. But let's go find Bubbles and let's see if this is Bubbles approved. We do have 5 dogs in total, 6 if you're including Diesel, our shared co-owned dog. That's Bubbles' boyfriend. But I do not do honey on everybody's, and I don't always do an egg, but this is a type of food that we feed, and these are the supplements that I add to it. Sometimes we get Dine and Red Cell as well. We like to cycle on and off of different things when it comes to the dogs, and people should do this as well, because your body will get used to these things, and they will not produce it correctly. So let's go find Bubbles. Okay, so let's see if it is Bubbles approved. No Diamond. Is that pretty good? 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 Say. Well, it seems to be Bubbles approved. She definitely loves her food. That's just mud. This is Bubbles. Well guys, that sums up today's video. I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of information that I just learned myself, and it's something that actually worked really well, and it probably saved us a good $200 visit to the vet. And anybody that owns dogs for any reason, whether they're just pets, working dogs, or you breed, whatever you do with them, this is something that could save you money, and it's natural and it's good for them, and they like it and it tastes good. Now when I get rid of the honey, she might get mad at me, but at least I know what my go-to is now for kennel cough. So as always, thank you for joining me. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and that way you won't miss out on any more videos, and I will see y'all next time.